In today's digital age, countless creative individuals are choosing to share their work, their thoughts, and their unique perspectives with the world. From YouTubers meticulously editing content late into the night, to podcasters recording episodes in makeshift home studios, to writers composing compelling newsletters for niche communities, the modern creator is not defined by medium alone. The possibilities for self-expression are endless, yet navigating them comes with a unique set of challenges, chief among them, defining what it truly means to be successful. When we think of a successful creator, the imagination often conjures up billions of views, lucrative brand deals, or cult-like followings amassed seemingly overnight. The allure of viral fame or the financial rewards of influencing is powerful, shaping perceptions and molding expectations for those just starting out. But in reality, the notion of success within the creator world is far more nuanced, much deeper than numbers on a dashboard or the tally of sponsorships. It's time to strip away the glossy veneer and look at the complex journey creators embark upon. At its core, the journey is about finding purpose, an enduring why that motivates, energizes, and sustains a creator through the inevitable ups and downs. It is this inner compass, rather than outward measures, that offers fulfillment and resilience for the long haul. Consider the early days of any creator's path. The barrier to entry has never been lower. Anyone with a smartphone can become a podcaster, a vlogger, a musician. The tools are available, and the potential audience is, in theory, infinite. Yet, the democratization of creativity brings about harsh competition, the constant pressure to be original, and the ever-present algorithm that defines so much of what is seen or overlooked. A creator might post for weeks, months, even years before attracting attention, challenging the very idea of what it means to make an impact. For some, success is measured in numbers, the spike in followers, the increase in watch time, the viral moment that sends a wave of traffic their way. But chasing numbers alone is a dangerous game, susceptible to trends and fleeting popularity. An overemphasis on analytics can breed anxiety, second-guessing, and creative stagnation, paradoxically pushing creators away from the very authenticity that attracted audiences in the first place. Instead, redefining success in the creator journey means embracing a more personal, sustainable definition. It's about asking, what am I truly passionate about? What stories or messages do I feel compelled to share, regardless of how many people are listening? What impact, however small, do I want to have on the world, and how will I measure that impact for myself? Purpose-driven creators find fulfillment not just in audience growth, but in the relationships they build, the communities they serve, and the values they express through their work. They are less concerned with virality and more focused on vulnerability, the willingness to share their real selves with others. Every piece of content becomes an act of connection, whether it reaches 100 people or just one. Let's imagine the journey of a creator who decides to share daily journals exploring the ups and downs of living with anxiety. In the beginning, posts might only reach a handful of readers, friends, relatives, perhaps a stranger who stumbled upon it. But through honest storytelling and consistent presence, the creator discovers others who feel seen, who comment to share a similar experience or express gratitude. Over time, these exchanges cultivate a sense of belonging, a community rooted in empathy. The true measure of success shifts. It's no longer about how many, but who. Who was helped? Whose perspective shifted? Who found comfort in shared vulnerability? Redefining success isn't about setting the bar lower. It's about recognizing that true achievement is deeply personal and rooted in meaningful impact. Consider the YouTuber whose channel doesn't break 100,000 subscribers, but receives heartfelt messages from aspiring artists who found their courage to create. Or the indie game developer whose niche project inspires a passionate fan base, even if it never tops the charts. Or the newsletter writer whose words influence a small circle of decision-makers, shaping conversations that ripple outward over time. When success is rooted in purpose, creators develop resilience. There will be days when statistics drop, or when creative blocks stall production. Doubts will creep in, and comparison with others, the so-called imposter syndrome, will present itself. But purpose pulls creators forward, helping them reconnect with their mission. Every failure or setback becomes a lesson, an opportunity to refine their voice and clarify their intent. Part of redefining success also means recognizing that the creative journey is not linear. Virality rarely lasts, and what works today might not work tomorrow. Platforms evolve, trends shift, and audiences move on. The most enduring creators are those who are adaptable, willing to experiment, iterate, and sometimes reinvent themselves, always anchored in values and vision. It pays to ask, what legacy do I want to leave as a creator? Am I proud of the message I put into the world, even if it goes unnoticed? Will my creative work stand as a testament to my curiosity, my growth, my willingness to connect with others? Answering these questions helps creators step off the hamster wheel of endless comparison and into their own lane, where progress is measured by growth, not competition. For those just starting, the advice is simple. Focus on the process, not the outcome. Goals are useful, but genuine progress happens when attention is placed on daily habits of creation, learning, and interacting. Celebrate small milestones, a particularly moving piece, a message from a follower, the satisfaction of finishing a project. These moments, often overlooked, are the foundation upon which meaningful impact is built. For more established creators, success may mean giving back. Sharing hard-won lessons, mentoring new voices, using influence to shine a light on causes that matter. In these actions, creators extend their purpose outward, becoming not just producers, but stewards of the creative ecosystem. The impact multiplies, rippling through networks and communities, far beyond what any analytics dashboard can measure. It's also worth acknowledging that creators are human. The pressure to always be on, to churn out content, to react instantly, to keep up with the breakneck pace, can be exhausting. Burnout is real, and the most successful creators know when to rest, when to pause, and when to step back to refuel passion. Success, then, is found not just in creative output, but in the ability to balance creation with self-care, to set healthy boundaries, and to sustain a creative life for the long term. Importantly, redefining success means embracing failure as a vital part of growth. Every misstep, every project that flops, every awkward experiment teaches something essential about the craft and about oneself. The greatest creators are those who persist through setbacks, not because they're not discouraged, but because their purpose is too important to abandon. They view the creative journey as a marathon, not a sprint, and know that endurance depends on belief in the value of what they offer. As the creator economy continues to mature, the world is witnessing a beautiful democratization of influence. More voices than ever can be heard, more stories than ever can be told. Yet with this abundance comes a pressing need: to resist the temptation to compare, to measure success solely in metrics, and to craft a narrative of value that celebrates authenticity, meaning, and connection. For every creator, whether at the beginning of their journey or well-established, the invitation is the same. Reflect deeply on what matters. Identify the unique contributions you wish to make in your creative field. Set goals that align with your values and measure progress not by the standards of others, but by your own growth, impact, and satisfaction. Above all, remember that the most resonant creative work emerges when creators are guided by genuine curiosity, a spirit of service, and an unwavering commitment to their ideals. Success, then, is not a destination but a continual becoming, a daily reaffirmation of purpose, persistence, and presence. In the end, true success as a creator is found when the act of creating itself becomes its own reward. The joy of the process, the satisfaction of expressing truth, the relationships forged through shared experience, these are treasures that endure long after likes and views have faded. Let this be the generation of creators who define success on their own terms, who prioritize purpose, embrace their unique voice, and create work that leaves a lasting mark on the world. As you step forward in your own creator journey, let your purpose be the guiding star. Share boldly. Connect authentically. Persist through the quiet seasons and celebrate the small victories. Redefine success not by what you earn, but by what you give, who you inspire, and the change you foster. One story, one creation, one connection at a time.